Hello everyone's. I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. I'm here for Love and Hip Hop New York season 8 episode, what is this, 14. I missed last week's episode because I was sick and I did not want to do any reviews. Yes, granted, I could have put these two reviews together, but we're doing Love and Hip Hop New York and Love and Hip Hop Miami all in one big thing because my editing system is broke and it's going to take me a while to get these two together. So until I get my new editing system, maybe in a few days, we just gonna have to deal with the full-on just green screen up in here. So, Jacquae want his play sister and his new girl to get along, but he knows in Mona Scotland that these two don't like each other because Cayenne is friends with Bianca and Bree don't like Bianca. I'm going to tell you right now, there's a good chance that I'm going to get these names mixed up. There's too many Brees, Biancas, and they almost the same person because they act alike. But he sits these two down, and of course, these two don't like each other because of social media and you know, Bree and her world, and everybody's trying to, you know, steal her swag. First it was Bianca. She wanted to look like me, and she stole my swag, and now it's Cayenne. Everybody's out here stealing from Bree. Let her tell it. They're exchanging words. You said this on social media. You know, Mona, she rolled that beautiful bean footage showing Bree saying some things about Cayenne. Cayenne's like, whether you said that or not, you may or may not said some things about my child. Just don't. I want you to put that on something you love, but you didn't say that. Bree says, I put that on my grandma. This is when Cayenne said, well, buy your grandma some flowers because she gonna die. Basically saying, you put that on your grandma, you lying up out of here, so she gonna die. She didn't wish death upon her, but, you know, Bree her grandma and dying and just flipped out. Now, y'all know usually they got one of them card tables, little fold-up ones that, you know, your mom and daddy had when they was playing dominoes with your aunties and uncles and you play aunties and uncles. Usually they have that. But no, we have full-on dining room table. Sit a good about 8 to 10 people. This girl lifts the whole entire half of her table up in the air. Like, she got Hulk strength in her when you can't say nothing about her grandma because she was ready to go off. Jacquae is like, oh my goodness, what's going on? Cayenne's all in Jacquae's face. And this is when, you know, security and already escorted Bree off. It's like, girl, you up here flipping tables. You are no longer safe in this vicinity. But she's over there laughing / heckling, which makes, you know, Cayenne go off, and next thing you know, she takes off like clear across sand. Yeah, y'all know how hard sand is to run in, but this girl was in like full force, like running through sand to get to Bree. Now, security, I know they had a hard time, you know, security kind of big, and it's already hard to walk through sand, and this girl is running in full force, like she's running on top of sand to get to her. Jacquae is like, man, I just wanted my play sister and my new girl to get along. When he meets up with the group later on, he lets them know, y'all know how y'all was looking for Anais? Well, Anais was in my room, so we get a whole, you know, everybody looking at him like, bruh, but your girl is here. Like, what went on? He said he was stressed out because it went down between Cayenne and Bree. And he was smoking a hookah. And, you know, Anais, she down for whatever. So she was smoking a hookah with him. Now, I loved how Bree tried to put this whole little fight on Cayenne. Because she's telling everybody, she's like, well, she told me to get some flowers for my grandma because my grandma gonna die. They was like, what? Clutching pearls? I can't believe it. But, you know, Jacquae had to, you know, defend his girl. Like, it wasn't really like that. But she did say she was sorry when I met her with her, when I, you know, saw her at Mariah Lynn's place. And we kind of sort of, you know, made up. And Anais walks in like, I see that Jacquae didn't already told everybody what's going on. She mad because I know I'm like running through here, but Anais mad because she thought they was coming to St. Martin to party. She's like, I was coming here to have fun and party. I ain't know nothing about no work. Now, I don't know how she didn't get the memo that we was here to help out and give assistance, but she thought I'm here to be in a bikini and be drunk on the beach. So she mad, but, you know, Yandy was like, we was here for the kids. Like, why you keep on bringing up the kids? Because we was here for the kids. That's why even Johnny was like, girl, you was over here acting like that. See, I be trying to have your back on things, but you know good and doggone well, I gave you the memo that we was not here to party. We was here to help out with the children in St. Martin. And you just want to party all the time. You over here in secret locations with Jacquay, which we getting back to Jacquay. Now, you seeming kind of suspect. I don't know what happened between you and Anais because I wasn't there. But the fact that you told Cayenne that you was hanging out with the fellas and not in your room by yourself, you know, Anais, even though you said you was on one bed, she was on the other side of the bed, y'all was smoking a hookah. But then later on, you revealed it a little more happened. But we gonna get to that in a minute. Like, you're looking kind of suspect on that, bro. Just gonna let you know right there. So, where am I at? Okay. Let's get to this whole when Mariah Lynn shows up. And, you know, Mariah Lynn, she's respectful. But Bree gets to rolling eyes when Bianca's name is, you know, mentioned. But Bree's whole thing is she was brought into a situation that had nothing to do with her. And she didn't like that, you know, Mariah Lynn was getting in business that was not hers. And this is when I gave her a very hard side eye. Like, you know, the hard side eye where it goes from one eye and then goes around and come back. That kind of side was like, was you not in, you know, Savari's business when he was talking to Mariah Lynn? That was not your business. But you felt compelled, you know, is Dream Doll's friend to go over there and get in that business. But you was mad that Mariah Lynn was in some business that was not hers. Just want to point that out right there. That's all I wanted to say about that. But anyways, we're back in New York. And Safari lets it slip that Jacquay was in the room with Anais. And I thought Rich was about to go off and a fight was going to ensue. And Safari was like, I cannot get my fur, you know, blood on it or anything like that. Because, you know, he loves a good fur. But anyways, it's like he's getting out the way because he don't want to mess up this fur. But, like, Rich is like hugging and like happy that Jacquay may or may not have slept with Anais. He's like, that's my boy. Like, you've completed the final step to becoming part of the Creep Squad. You know, getting with your Creep brother's ex. I'm proud of you because that girl's a lot of crazy, but I'm happy for you. I was very confused. I thought a fight was going to happen, but it was a table there. But, you know, this wasn't like the table we set up for when there's a fight. This is just a regular table to put your drink on. But Rich was happy that he may or may not have slept with Anais. And I was like, you know, confused. But, you know, Jacquay lets us know he didn't sleep with Anais. But Anais did show us her lady parts. I was like, this is not going to go well when you tell Cayenne, because Cayenne is already mad about a few things. And now if you're going to tell her that you was in a room with some other woman and she was showing you her lady parts, it's not going to go well. The fellas already knew it wasn't going to go well. We knew it wasn't going to go well. So I was like, Jacquay, you may have just messed up your relationship. You may have. So Jacquay tells Cayenne, they out at the park. I guess he wants to make this as public as possible in the hopes that she wasn't going to act a fool. But I was like, she acted a fool at different places when, you know, you were not, when it was in public. So, I don't know. Maybe he thought he could run. I don't know. But he tells her, you know Anais, right? Well, she a singer, but, you know, I was mad at you. I was smoking a hookah. She was smoking a hookah with me, and she showed me her lady parts. Nothing happened. I can tell that this was very bad on my part, but nothing happens. And like she storms off and gets mad. He's like, I curved her. I let you know. You know, she showed it to me. I was like, no. You know, I was doing the Matrix on her. I didn't want it at all because, you know, I'm all about you. And she's like, nah, I can't take this. But like, you hear him say, nah, I'm coming for my woman. He didn't say that. I'm paraphrasing because my husband was talking and I was trying to listen to him and the video. But no, Jacquay was trying to fight for his woman. And it did not help matters that his fellow Creep brothers, I'm not even going to say that Jacquay is not, he's part of the Creep Squad, but he knows the Creep Squad. The Creep Squad is in the background trying their best to spy and see what's going on. And Cayenne notices that Rich is trying to run, but being very noticeable at hiding and trying to run. It's like, oh, this is a big old joke. Okay, I see what you're doing. You got into this mess on your own. You gonna get out of it on your own. I'm out. Deuces. Now I might see, Jacquay, you totally messed up. When you mad at Cayenne, thought it was a good idea if you'd go smoking hookah with doggone Anais, when the first time you met Anais was being flirtatious with you. I'm just gonna say that. So that was the gist that went on with, you know, Love and Hip Hop New York. So we're gonna move over to Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 1 Episode 6. So Bobby tells Miami Tip that he rolled up on Jeffrey at a party, and Jeffrey was there with his ex, and he slapped him. Yes, I was wrong. Tip's like, yeah, you was wrong for that. But you know, he's questioning everything about Jeffrey's over here questioning like, you know how they be doing, like, when something happened, they gotta give each person's, you know, point of view what's going on. But now Jeffrey's like questioning everything that went on with his relationship with Bobby. Like, I can't believe he slapped me and he did this. But I was like, you was out here cheating on him at a party where people was gonna see this, and people, I'm assuming, knew that y'all was together. I don't know what you, Bobby extra, so I don't know what you thought his reaction was gonna be, but in my mind, I knew a slap was gonna come. And seeing as how you was in a relationship with Bobby, I would think that if you got caught, that you knew a slap was gonna come. I'm not saying it's right, I'm just saying this is what I saw, you know, going to happen. So we moving over to Steph telling Veronica that JoJo told Amara that we was talking about her. Now, I already told y'all that Veronica is not a good friend. Because here she go, yet again saying, JoJo saying that after I let her cry on my shoulder when she was talking about her parents. I know she can't believe it. It's like, why these girls always come to me with their problems and stab me in their back? I was like, she was coming to you like Amara did as a friend. And then you turn around and did something shady with Amara. Amara came to you saying how this producer basically told me I'm too black, that I need to straighten my hair, I need to change my whole entire look just to make it in this career. And you was like, girl, don't listen to him, don't do that, until you seen what doggone that young Hollywood looked like, and you was like, ooh, he kind of fun. And like, okay, maybe Amara, she was tripping, she keep on talking about that. And then you did the same thing with JoJo. JoJo cried on your shoulders. You was there as what you, I guess you thought you was being a friend, but then she heard some stuff about you, and now she mad at you. But now I'm like, Steph and Veronica are not good friends. They like, yeah, she got in some mess with her getting in Amara's face, and Amara said this. Like, y'all was talking about Amara like she need to calm down. Y'all two will never experience what she's going through. A darker skinned woman trying to make it out here. Y'all both light skinned women. What problems have y'all got going on is what I want to know. Y'all can never walk in her shoes and know what she's going through. And y'all set up her not knowing young Hollywood felt comfortable enough to be talking about her. And JoJo, who don't even know Amara like that, had enough sense and respect, like, you know what, I'm not going to sit here and listen to y'all talk about Amara like that. I'm leaving, because obviously y'all not friends. It's like, if this is your true friend, if you're going to talk to her like that, what y'all going to talk about me like? Told you, I did not like Veronica and I do not like Steph. And here's why, like, how is it like these girls cried on my back and they did not stab you in your back? If anything, you was being a two-faced friend. Anyway, Trina Don and Joy meet up because she upset because Trick feel like let me get this right. Trina and Joy meet up. Joy's upset because Trick feels that she abandoned a relationship, even though she did abandon a relationship, but she feels that he abandoned her in their relationship way before she left. But, you know, I don't know why Trina got in her mind that she wants to mediate. Did not Trick not tell you before, quit trying to get into this mess. I don't want to talk to Joy. This ain't none of your business, so stay out of it. I know that's your cousin, and we cool like that. But stay out of my business with Joy. But Trina feels that she needs to get into his business with Joy. Like, what is Trina's storyline? Can somebody tell me that? Because Miami Tip didn't have him go to storyline. She done came on here. She done had a music video going on. She done tried to steal somebody's woman. She's over here comforting Bobby. What is Trina doing? Can somebody please tell me that? But Trina thinks it's a good idea to do this be a mediator at this event she's throwing. I'm like, have you not seen any of these reality shows? When somebody got a party or an event going on, never bring up issues what you got going on, because something gonna happen. So let's move on. Malik lets Prince know the reason why Bobby was acting a fool was because he caught me with his man. I'm gay, just to let you know. But Prince was like, you know, I kind of already knew that. But you cool with me. But, you know, Malik is like, he knows some people who have gotten fired because they was gay. And he didn't want nobody to fire him because he's gay. But Prince was like, I thought it was kind of known that you was gay. But if you felt that you need to tell me out your mouth that you gay, okay, it's good. We friends. You know, you good people. You know, even though you out here, you know, with somebody who's in a relationship, but you know, they ain't got nothing to do with you being gay or nothing like that. Just saying. So, JoJo confronts Veronica about telling Amara she's been talking about her. But Veronica feels that JoJo was doing the same thing with Amara, talking about her. No, JoJo went to Amara and let her know that these so-called friends of yours are talking about you. She did not say, well, Veronica's this, Veronica's that, Veronica's this, that, and the third. But Veronica feels Amara doesn't even know JoJo and is like mad and wait. She's mad that Amara told JoJo that she was talking about, like, I guess I did it, but I'm mad that she went and told you that I was talking about her. These two get into it back and forth. JoJo's like, you know what? I am too rich and too important to get into a fight with you just because I'm not clapping my hands, rolling my neck, pointing my fingers don't mean you can't get these hands. I just choose not to because I'm above you and I'm too rich for that. But she did throw that drink at Veronica, and I was kind of sort of happy about that. At one point, Little Scrappy, he was on her talking to Bucky. But, of course, this was way before him and Bambi got back together and got married. But Bambi's going to this, why every time I fall in love with somebody, they treat me bad. Scrap, you treat me bad. And now, come on, VH1 rolled that beautiful beam footage of him proposing to Erica in front of me. And me just looking so crazy backstage at Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 1, the reunion, Part 1. I think it's Part 1, but anyway. But I'm like, she can't get a man for nothing. Like, she was on Flavor Love. Even though we knew that was a fake reality show about them wanting to get him with Flavor Flav. But then she thought she had it with Scrappy. But Scrappy, you know, left her for Erica. But, you know, that didn't work out. Then she tried to get with Pleasure P. But she feels that the way Scrappy dogged her, you know, kind of ruined her relationship with Pleasure P. I was like, well, what ruined your relationship is because he tried to get with your ex. And you a lot. You like to fight a lot. That's what happened. So, Bobby wants to make it right with Jeffrey and say he's sorry for slapping him. And this is when Jeffrey was giving very Jedi mind trick on Bobby. I'm just going to read off my notes because I'm not going to remember. And Jeffrey was mad for the way Bobby made him look. Like, yes, I was out here cheating on you, but you coming up and slapping on me while I was in the process of cheating, that just made me look bad. And I'm like, really? It's like Bobby should have asked questions before he started throwing head. Like, you seen me cheating. You already thought I was cheating when I got this bag from my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, and you knew that he worked at this place. You knew that I was cheating when you had a suspicion I was cheating. And when you confirmed that when I was standing there with my ex, what you should have done was ask questions when you know I was cheating instead of just slapping me. I'm like, what we gonna do? Come up and say, hey, what's good? Are you cheating? And then you was gonna be like, yeah. Yes, this is Malik. This is my ex. This is who I am cheating with. Okay, good. But he's like, I forgive you, but I'm not going to forget because you did slap me. But I'm like, Bobby, why are we trying to get back with this man who was clearly cheating on you? Maybe this is just, it ain't in me because I already let my husband know you cheated on me once, I'm out. Ain't no second chances. That's just me. But this man blatantly cheated on you. You was in a committed relationship being open. And he went with the man who couldn't be free to be himself with you out in public. But you out here cheating with this man. And he basically said, Bobby, you made me cheat. Because you wasn't giving me the attention I needed. And Malik, even though he's not out of the closet yet, he was giving me the attention I needed. See, it's your fault. Had you been giving me attention, I wouldn't have the need to cheat. That's basically what he told Bobby. Like, you didn't give me attention, so I cheated. So this is your fault. And that's what I got out of it. But lastly, Joy says she wants out of the marriage that she left 4 years ago. basically it. They've been separated for 4 years, but after 4 years, she wants out. Trick basically like, well, we didn't even have to have this meeting. All right, you want out? Deuces. So, that was the adjustment on. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people watching my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.